Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. We're going to see what the message is for you guys today. Keep in mind it's general. It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how this resonates for you, okay? Where in the timeline this fits for you. So let's see, guys. Spirits, angels, what is the message today for the collective? What's the message today? Let's see. What's going on? The Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the Sun. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so something here is being illuminated. There's some sort of truth. Something is being seen clearly, okay? Truth is here about somebody walking away. Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is a bad investment. Somebody not getting what they bargained for. Somebody not getting what they thought they would be getting, okay? Let's see, what's the Page of Pentacles in reverse? The Empress and the Seven of Cups in reverse, yeah, so there's definitely an illusion being lifted. There's no confusion here. No, something has backfired. Eight of Wands reverse. Something is backfiring or something is blocked when it comes to an Empress. Okay, what's the Eight of Cups? The Page of Pentacles. This has to do with somebody walking away from an investment or a new seed being planted or a purchase, a payment of some sorts. Five of Cups in reverse. Coming out of sadness, overcoming grief. A Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse is here. Why is the Sun here? The Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Cups. Yeah, something here is not working out. There's something that's just not working, or it's not worth the investment, or whatever these people thought that they would be getting, they're not getting it. A King of Swords in reverse, because someone here is a liar. Someone here thinks they're above the law. Someone thinks that they're smarter than everyone. Okay, this is someone that's cold-hearted and malicious. Okay, let's see what this is. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles reverse, please. The Chariot. Somebody moving forward. The Ace of Wands and taking action. Somebody traveling somewhere. What is this about? What's the Page of Pentacles reverse? A marriage. Oops. This has to do with a marriage, okay? A bad investment in a marriage. Or somebody not investing. A child, a marriage and a child. A married couple and a child. A married couple and a child. What's this about? So maybe this is about a pregnancy or a mother, okay? A married couple and a child, maybe someone's pregnancy or a mother figure, a maternal figure, okay? A breakup and a separation. Silent treatment, abandonment. This has to do with a breakup. A breakup, okay? Addiction, coffin, and somebody being obsessive, somebody being possessive and controlling. But I mean, okay, if I'm being honest, the first thought I got with a coffin and an addiction is like somebody dying from an overdose. Coffin and addiction, okay? Endings bring new beginnings. Or this is just about someone being obsessed with someone because of a new beginning. Somebody is obsessed with someone. Somebody wants possession over someone. Somebody that's codependent wants to have a new beginning after a breakup. Okay, why is this coming out here? A Queen of Wands in reverse. The World. The Page of Cups is here again, okay? So I don't know if the Page of Cups is a child, or if this has to do with some sort of communication or an apology, good news, a romantic offer. Somebody here is trying to, or this could even be about someone that's trying to appear this way, right? In order to get what they want, in order to win at all costs. Somebody being very selfish and deceptive, very cunning, trying to make themselves look very sweet or innocent or wholesome, like a child maybe. Somebody trying to appear like they are innocent. It's giving me a bit of like damsel in distress, okay? What's this Page of Cups? And the weirdest thing was, okay, for some reason, when I looked at the World, I just thought World Wide Web. Okay, and then with World Wide Web, in my mind, I thought emails. And then I saw the Page of Cups, right? And then this comes out, talking in reverse. I should have said it out loud. I didn't say it though. Awaited message arrives, text, calls, emails in reverse. Yeah, world, could be the World Wide Web, something online, okay? Somebody did not text someone, somebody did not email someone, somebody was not conversing with someone online. Text messages in reverse. So that's what's backfiring right now on someone. What's the Seven of Cups reverse? The World. Something is being exposed about something online, or some sort of messages on the internet, on the World Wide Web. There's no more illusion here. The Six of Swords. Could also have something to do with traveling, okay? It could also be traveling. The world is here twice. We have the Chariot. Okay, so it also could be that. The Devil. No, this is about someone being controlling, someone being obsessive, somebody wanting to not let someone go, okay? So it's some sort of online communication, okay? It could be text or emails, some sort of messages online or social media, whatever it is, right? Somebody wants to go, somebody wants to have a new beginning, somebody wants to leave a relationship, and the other person won't let them leave. The other person is a bit obsessive over the breakup, right? So what's the Eight of Wands reverse? The Moon. Yeah, something was hidden here, and that's what's backfiring, okay? The Six of Wands. Somebody thought that they would have victory and success if they kept something hidden, okay? If they kept something a secret. What's that? Why am I getting dates? Dates, timestamps. A mask, okay? So identifiers, right? Hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. Yeah, this is how someone was able to wear a mask here. Is by keeping things a secret. Is by pretending, personifying, and hiding certain things, okay? Because they were not stabbed in the back. Somebody wasn't stabbed in the back. Somebody wasn't attacked. Somebody wasn't deceived. Somebody didn't go through heartbreak and pain. Time, clock, needs time, takes time. Yeah, what was I just saying about timestamps? Timestamps, huh? And dates. So something that's being illuminated here or cleared up here is some sort of messages, online messages, and the timestamps and the dates. Okay, what else? The High Priestess. The High Priestess, huh? Okay, yeah, you know something here about this group of people. You could have been keeping receipts here. There's a group of people that's trying to hide things about like dates, okay, or timestamps, or when certain things were done, when things were said. Some sort of text, calls, emails. Yeah, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. What's this? Who are these two? Something here was corrupt. Something here is illegal. A main female. Someone here is a thief. Yeah. What? Tell me about what's been corrupt and illegal here. The Knight of Cups. This has to do with a romantic offer or a romantic gesture, some sort of somebody coming towards someone in love with affection, okay? Reaching out with love. The Nine of Swords. Somebody is very stressed, very worried, very anxious about something. The Death in reverse. They don't want it to end. Okay, so there's some sort of messages here, or there's some sort of communication, not wanting, somebody doesn't want something to end, somebody doesn't want something to be over, okay? They're really worried, they're really stressed out, they can't stop thinking about it, they don't want a breakup. Why is this important for the collective? Because this has to do with a home, a property, a community, stability. This has to do with a message. It's messages. This has to do with what this person or what these people did with some sort of messages, okay? Family. Yeah, these messages could be about family, being a family, wanting to be a family with someone, wanting to get married to someone, wanting to have kids with someone, wanting to live together. Some sort of conversations about a marriage, about children, about a child, about getting married, about moving in together. But also someone here being a bit obsessive about an ending, a breakup, not wanting something to be over. There's something here that's going on with the timestamps and the dates of these messages, or the fact that there's something weird with the messages, text, calls, emails in reverse. And especially with it coming out like this online, okay, with the Five of Swords, this could have something to do with online messages or things that you communicate with online, okay? So what I'm assuming here with the dates and timestamps missing or confused is that someone must have gotten their hands on these text, calls, emails, and then deleted the timestamps or the dates, something like that. The Fool, yeah, and they took some sort of a risk with this. The Chariot. This has to do with a new beginning, wanting to move forward, wanting to invest long term, wanting to put the work in, somebody wanting to work on themselves and move forward with something, okay? Or this has to do with whatever this person is up to behind the scenes here. They tried to move forward with something, take a risk on something, and thought it was something that they could build off of. Okay, what's this? The Pathway to Poverty. A pathway to poverty. 35, 37, that could be significant. For some reason, I want to say something for like 2 years, 35, 37, or this could be someone's ages or specific ages. I don't know why I'm getting that. 39, 35, 37, 39, odd numbers. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like the numbers are more important than the cards. 35, 37, 39. These are odd numbers. 333, 579. Why are you showing me that? Because there's a Tower moment. Okay, so for someone, those numbers are significant, or the fact that something happens in twos or every 2 years or something like that. Okay, there's a tower moment here with the truth coming out. All right. So tell me about this walking away. Somebody walking away. A Queen of Wands reversed. So there could have been someone angry here that you walked away from them. Now this could be in the past as well. Okay, just take it how it resonates. Someone here is angry that you walked away from them in the past, or you're walking away from them now, right? What's the Eight of Cups? The Hermit. Yeah, this is someone that was still watching or still looking into something here, or maybe after you walked away, they kind of started stalking. The Ace of Pentacles. The Tower. What is this? What's the Eight of Cups? Clock. It's about the day. It's something about dates and times that is very significant in this reading. Clock. It's about the dates. It's about the time stamps on something. In a soulmate connection. A self-absorbed narcissist that tried to replay some sort of events here. This is a karmic relationship. So what this is giving me basically is there's a self-absorbed narcissist here, a Queen of Wands in reverse, that you left behind at some point. There's some sort of messages, online communication here, and they cunningly, I want to say cunningly, very cunningly, most likely, took screenshots and then didn't put the date and the time in it so that they could kind of, create their own story around when something happened or how something happened, right? By just something like that. It's about manipulating time and dates. Tell me about this Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, this is someone that thinks that you guys are soulmates, okay? But you don't want to have a new phase with them. You don't want to rekindle it with them. You don't want to be with them. You don't want to transform something with them. You're not going to change your mind. There's not going to be a new beginning, okay? Oh, yeah, what else? What I say, very cunning. The Five of Swords in this reading is giving me someone very calculated, very manipulative, and I want to keep saying cunning. They thought that they were doing something very smart. They thought they were doing something very inconspicuously, okay? By manipulating your communication, by editing out dates and times. And that's how they thought they were going to get what they want. That's how they thought they were going to be coming out of a hard time, coming out of poverty, okay? Oh, you know what this is giving me? My reading from yesterday, right? So in the reading from yesterday, we were talking about how someone was faking a relationship, and also it was like to cover up something that they had received. Ace of Pentacles. So this could be that same person, okay? They received something, some sort of a gift, some sort of a valuable item, something. And in order to cover this up, they pretended to have a relationship with you or with someone in the collective, even though that relationship had already been long gone, long over. So this is how they did it. They took old messages between someone here, okay? They took some sort of messages here, online messages, that they got from the internet, I guess, okay? From the World Wide Web. And then they just edited out the times, the timestamps, so that they could, I guess, make it appear like you guys had a relationship, even though you didn't, right? That's what this is giving me. So that this person could come out of poverty and come out of hard times. What's the Sun? Something is now being shown clearly. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh, bad karma. Wheel of Fortune reverse, bad karma. So the fact that this person can't betray you and they can't stab you in the back and they can't get away with what they've done, this is now bad karma for them, okay? So they're getting exposed now. A main female, look, it was like this. Wait, picked them up the wrong way. A main female that did something illegal. So now this main female here, Queen of Wands reverse, looks like they're about to get some bad karma. What's this? Wheel of Fortune reverse. No way. A gift. So now they're being exposed for this gift, okay? Because if you still have some sort of communication with this person with the real dates and the real timestamps, and they're over here telling the law, oh no, I'm allowed to have this gift because look at all these screenshots with the date and the timestamp missing. Yeah. What about this, Queen of Wands in reverse? This gift is about to give this person bad karma, okay? Because they're a liar and a thief. And they were expecting something. They had an expectation here. Oh, to do something illegal. This person really thought that they were going to be getting away with this crime. They really thought that they were going to be getting away with this, what they did. With this illegal mess here. They really thought, they were expecting this. They're like, yeah, we're definitely gonna get away with this here. We're definitely gonna get away with this. Yeah. What's the Three of Pentacles reverse? A King of Wands in reverse. So now the whole group is falling apart. We have a King of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So the whole group is falling apart. They can't find a solution to this. They're the Ten of Cups in reverse, the whole family, everything's falling apart here, okay? This whole narrative of being a family. So this is how they were trying to cover up the money or the gift or the bribe or the valuable item, whatever it is. This is how they were trying to cover it up. No, I'm allowed to have this because I'm married and something about a child or a mother or a pregnancy. This is all, I'm allowed to have all this. That's weird. Why does all your evidence not have any timestamps or dates on it or any names? Why is it, where's all the real evidence, huh? The Fool. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, they don't have it. They don't have any real evidence. It's not real. They don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have any real evidence, okay? Who's this King of Swords in reverse? This is the one who thought they had the strategy. So this is the one that came in with some sort of evidence on their little horse here. Look, I have this evidence. Look, I have evidence. Right? Temperance. And your angel said, oh, you think that's evidence? You think that's evidence? Okay, just wait. Just wait, man. Just wait. Queen of Swords in reverse. You think you're going to get away with this lying? You think you're going to get away with this lying? Let's see what this is. It's the path that they chose. That's what it is. 35 again. A main male who's a greedy person. Look at this. Wealthy man in reverse. So this King of Swords in reverse is a main male who's greedy as hell. Okay? Would do anything for money. They're broke. They're greedy. They don't have any morals. They don't have morals. They don't have integrity. They don't have values. They just thought that they could do whatever they want and get away with it. They were expecting their criminal nature to pull them through here something. They thought that they were smart, basically. They thought they were smarter than everyone. Pathway. That's the path that they chose. All right. So what else does collective need to know here today? The Nine of Wands. The Ace of Cups in reverse. They're trying to defend themselves here now because there was no new beginning in love. So they're trying to figure out how are we going to defend ourselves now? Because we've been doing criminal things here. And we've been telling the law or the police or whoever this is that we're allowed to have this gift or this money because of a relationship. But in reality, there was no relationship. So what are we going to say now? How are we going to defend ourselves now, huh? The Two of Wands, they're trying to figure it out. They're planning. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Very unhappy. The Seven of Swords. So they're planning on lying, okay? They're trying to figure out what they're going to do next. That's what this is. They're at a crossroads right now. They're very unhappy with the result. And they're trying to figure out what they're going to say now to lie their way out of it. Because they desperately want to come out of poverty. They desperately want to come out of poverty. They don't want to be in debt. They don't want to have money problems. They don't. So whatever this gift is, it must be worth a lot, and they don't want to lose it, okay? Six of Cups. Death. No, it's a lot. I don't know. The 2 to the 9, that is a lot of money. This money or this gift took someone from struggling financially, trying to get by, to having more than enough. Life of luxury, okay? Lap of luxury. Something here is worth a lot. Or they got a lot of money for something. I don't know. But they don't want to lose it. They don't want to give it up. They don't want to give it back. They want to keep it, okay? The Star. Yeah, someone here could be really into luxury, like designer. I don't know. That's what I'm getting with the Star, though, for some reason. And the 9 of Pentacles. Someone here could be into designer. The 2 of Cups. Or they already spent everything on some sort of designer. I don't know. And now they're trying to figure out how they're going to get out of it, okay? The 2 of Cups, and that's why they said something about being in a relationship. They're like, we'll just say that we were in a relationship, and then, you know, it won't be obvious, or it won't be exposed. The 2 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, yeah, this person does not want it to come out how they betrayed you and stabbed you in the back. Like, they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. And it's even giving me a bit of, like, identity fraud. Like, why am I getting designer here? The Star and the 9 of Pentacles. This person could have done things in your name. Maybe that's why they're trying so hard to lie about being in a relationship with you, because they were doing things in your name, pretending like they were with you in order to get this money. They don't want you to know what they did. They don't want you to know about that. Why is the Star here with 9 of Pentacles? The community. A lot of people. Privileged lady. This has to do with someone that thought that they were like the privileged lady, or this is someone that cares a lot about what people think in the community, or not even that. I feel like they want to be a part of like a higher society, or like the upper echelons of society. Like, this is someone that wants to wear designer. Like, they want to go outside with the Dolce & Gabbana. They want to wear the Dior and the Prada. You know, they want to wear that. This is someone who likes it when they go outside and people think that they're rich or something like that. Now, I don't know if somebody spent their money on things like that. It's like they like looking rich, but it's given me designer. Like, they might have blown money on designer. But they care a lot about how they appear in front of their community, like in front of friends and colleagues and stuff like that. For some reason, I want to say, like, watch what this person is wearing out in public. Like, that's where you might see where they spent the money, honestly. Like, this person is giving me, that's where you'll see it. But I'm talking like designer, like expensive designer, okay? The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Magician in reverse. Yeah, this person is very shallow, okay? They're very like, they like to create this illusion around themselves, but they're very shallow. They're not a very giving person. I want to say they're shallow. Something feels super vain. Something here feels super vain, very superficial. Like even their relationships could be very superficial. The Eight of Wands. Judgment in reverse. What's Judgment in reverse? An official person. Yeah, they know that they're about to be under judgment here with an official person. But why do I'm getting this weird energy, okay? I'm getting this weird feeling of like, I don't know if this person is purposely spending money because they know that the gig is almost up, so they're just gonna try and buy as many things as possible. It's kind of giving me like, they know that it's like, well, if I get caught with all this theft, at least I bought nice things. Okay, that's kind of what this is giving me a bit. Or that's why they feel like they can't give it back, or that's why they feel like they can't get caught because they already spent all of it on materialism. But they're going to be judged by, they know that they're going to be judged by the law, but like, why is that coming out here with this person and their privilege, trying to be fancy? The Ten of Wands in reverse, they're trying to get the burden off their back. Or are they going to start burning things? Okay, maybe they're going to start throwing things away that they bought just because something is illegal. Everything that they did, that they bought with illegal money, I feel like they're going to try and start throwing it away. Or they don't want to be implicated with something that's illegal. So what are they doing with all the stuff? The Six of Wands. They're getting rid of it. Four of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to try and start getting rid of things. They think that they'll have victory in the situation if they try and get rid of things. Get rid of things that are tied to what? The money? How does that even make sense? The money trail is still there. Hold on. I feel like there's more to this. So you're trying to, okay, Spirit, you're trying to tell us about this person's like spending. Okay, what else? The Lovers, and there's something about a relationship. So it's because they did, okay, so this is the cover up, the relationship. They're trying to say, yeah, it's fine if I have all this stuff because of a relationship. But how does that even make sense? This illusion. They're really stressed out. They're very worried right now. So they did something. They took a risk because they were worried and stressed, nervous about something here. The Queen of Cups went towards the Queen of Cups. The Judgment. Because they had something in their possession. So what is this, like confiding in someone? So this Queen of Wands in reverse had something in their possession. So they went to a Queen of Cups with whatever this is that they had. And gave something to others. This has to do with giving it to other people. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. But this is like getting rid of it. What's that? It's, okay, it's them. It's when this whole group of people, when all of these people working together started to get nervous. They started to get nervous and stressed out and worried about something that they had or that they had gotten, or that they had taken. They started to get worried about it. So what did they do then? Why is it giving me identity fraud? So what did they do then? A mature man in a house? Despair in reverse. They had to get out of their head. They had to get out of despair. A mature man in a house. And a journey. Did they take it across the border? A journey, the journey to a mature man's house? Has something been taken across a border, like an international border? Why am I getting that? Oh my God, yeah, it was driven, change. So where did everything go? They put it in a car and they took it to a mature man's house across a border. I really feel like it's in a different country. They took it across the border. They took it internationally. That's what I feel like. Okay. Why are you telling me this? Oh, they had an idea to travel. They had an idea to take something in a car? Wait a minute. So is this reading about, so did somebody hide evidence or valuable items or gifts or money across the border? Did someone take it into a different country? A break, they did. The Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles. It's about traveling. It's about driving. Traveling, driving because of a breakup. Strength and the Three of Wands. They planned this. The Nine of Wands in reverse because they can't defend themselves. They want to hold on to it. Something's in a different country, man. The Ten of Pentacles and the King of Wands. The Fortune. The fortune. The treasure chest. The money. The valuables. The whole thing. The whole sack of money. The whole, whatever this is. Ten of Pentacles. It's a lot. I don't know what it is. It's a whole treasure. It's a lot. The whole thing of money. It's been taken to a mature man's house across the border. It's international. It's gone. It's been put in a car and they left with it. Yes, they did. Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Wands. Yes, they did. That's what it is. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes, that's how they thought they would have victory and success. Or yes, it's just my yes card. And so is the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, this is a change in destiny. This is a fated event. This is a very important, I didn't even see Temperance at the bottom. This is a very important message. This is a very important message. I wasn't expecting it to go there, but I guess for someone it's important. So, okay. Okay, so something was taken into a different country. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's so that people won't find out the truth about a love offer or a new beginning in love, or it so that they can deny something about a relationship or what they said about a relationship. It's so that they can deny it. So what they just made the evidence disappear, but they don't want to lose it. It's like they don't want to pawn it. They don't want to throw it away because it's too valuable, whatever it is. But they want to be able to deny that this ever happened. So what? They just, okay. This Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands in reverse is behind this. She wants to be able to deny being a part of this or knowing about this, or this is the Seven of Swords. She's lying. It's to get away with it. It's to steal this item and get away with it. She's stealing it and she's getting away with it. Left ear ringing so loud, man. It's still ringing. She's stealing this and she's going to try and get away with it with the King of Cups. They took it over the border, Chariot. Either they're doing this now or they already did this in the past, okay? Somebody's going to travel with something valuable and take it over the border. That's the message, okay? That's the message, guys. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps. I hope this reaches who it's meant to reach. And that's all I have for you guys, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Bye.